everyone! Welcome back to the TrueV YouTube channel, where we bring you new English content every day of the week. Today, we are going to be talking about digits and numbers, and then we will talk about what it means when you hear the word figures. Before we start this video, I just wanted to say, if you could like these videos and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, it would help us out a lot and we'd be able to bring you a lot of exciting English content every single day. We strive to be the most exciting and innovative English school on the internet, so we really want to provide you with those resources. Thanks for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for more content every time. So, let's start with the 10 digits that we have in regards to our numerical system in English. So, it starts at 0. This means none. There is nothing here. It is the one that is an oval, like a big circle. Then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those are our most basic and all of our major digits in English. So there are 10 of them, 0 through 9. So now let's learn about how to count in English. We have 1 through 9 that we just did, including 0. And then after 9, we go to 10. This is where two digits are combined to create another number. So 10 is a 1 and a 0. They are right next to each other with the 1 first and then the 0. 10 is the number that comes after 9. 10 is all of your fingers on your hands. Number 10. After 10, we can go to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then we go to 20. But first, let's talk about how we got from 10 to 19. So, these digits keep adding on. Remember when I taught you about the digits before, 1 through 9. They kept adding on to create 10, 1 and 0. Then it goes 1 and 1. See how it's following up the scale from 0 to 9 of our basic digits in English? So 1 and 1 is 11. 1 and 2 is 12. That's how we got all the way up to 19. But what comes after 19? We have 2, 0. That is 20. 20. So 20 is the next level after 10. So now let's go from 20 to 30. The same thing happens from 10 to 19 as it would from 20 to 29. You keep adding on the digits as we did with the basic digits. So it goes 20, and then 30, and then 40, which is 4, 0, and then 50, 5, 0, 60, 6, 0, 70, 7, 0, and then you have 80, 90, and then what comes after you get all the way up to 99? That is 3 digits in that number. That would be 100. So from 11 to 19, the sounds of the numbers are a little bit different than the rest. These ones are teens, so they're not the same as the rest of our numbers all the way up until 100. So now let's go to 20 to 29. This one is typical, and this will stay constant between each set of tens all the way up to 100. Let's count from 20 to 30 for practice. Make sure you're counting along so you can understand what I'm saying. Here we go. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then you have the next set of 10, which is 3, 0, 30. Great job! So now you just learned the difference between the teens and then the rest of the sets of 10 all the way up until 100. So now we have 100. That's where we're at. That's 3 digits, 1, 0, 0. This remains the same exact pattern all the way up until 999. All right, so let's practice counting from 100 to 110. First, it's 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, and now the multiple of 10, 110. Great job! So now you're at this point. You understand how to count all the way up to 110, but the pattern is the same all the way from 110 to 999. So now you know how to count all the way up to 999. But just so you know, we'll practice counting the multiples of 100. Here's how they go. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, all the way up to 999. Now what are we at? We're at 4 digits now. Instead of 3, we're about to enter into the thousands. The first thousand after 999 is called 1,000. As I said, it contains 4 digits. Remember, from the beginning, the digits are the basic numbers, 0 through 9. So, there are 4 of these digits inside of 1,000. 1,000 is 1 with a comma, 0, 0, 0. In English, we use the comma to separate every 3 groups of digits. So as the numbers get larger, you may see more commas appear. It's just for our mind to see and be able to break up these larger numbers. We put a comma after every 3 digits. Don't forget that because it can get kind of confusing as the numbers get larger. So, now let's count from 1,000 to 1,010. Ready? 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009, and then you have the multiple of 10, 1,010. So, now you know how to count that. That is all the way the same until you get to 5 figures, 10,000. So, the pattern just keeps repeating itself all the way up until 100,000. Let's reverse back. We will practice counting from 1,000 by the multiples of thousands all the way to 10,000. So you have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, and now you're entering 5 digits, 10,000. This 10,000 looks like this. 1, 0, comma, 0, 0, 0, because the comma separates the last 3. So, what happens when we keep going up? You know how to count from 10,000 to 100,000 because the patterns are exactly the same from each set of thousands, regardless of how many zeros you're adding. You just have to remember you're moving the comma over by every 3. So, before we go any further and go into the 6-digit range, which would be 1, 0, 0, comma, 0, 0, 0, we are going to do a quick test to remember what you're doing. We will go over what figure means at the end of this lesson. Don't forget to stay watching throughout that because it is important in regards to your money and in regards to any sort of business or financial situation because that is a word that you will hear in English commonly. Let's do a quick test. Here it goes. How do you say this number? I'll give you 10 seconds to figure it out. If you said 2023, you got it correct. So good job. If you didn't, make sure you go back and review the lesson up until this point so you can make sure you're solid on these terms before continuing on. Now, let's do one more. How do you say this number? If you said 10,867, that's correct. So, now that we've done 2 tests, let's move on past the six-figure range. Now you have 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000, all the way to 999,999. So, what comes after these six figures? You have seven figures. Seven figures will be a lot of money. That's what people want to make. Now you've learned how to count to 1 million. So now let's learn about our bonus word of the day, figures. So figures mean how many numbers are in a set. For example, you typically only use it in regards to thousands. You don't really say like 3 figures, which would be anywhere in the hundreds, so that'd be with 3 digits. You would normally start seeing people say it with 4 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures, things like that. So, quick test. How many figures are in 1,398? 4 figures. Good job. How many figures are in 300,674? 6 figures. Great job. So now you kind of got an idea about figures and how to use that in terms. Now let me give you one example in a sentence. Say you go to a job interview and they say, we can only offer you 4 or 5 figures, and you really wanted 6 figures for that job. You could say, sorry, I was looking to have a 6-figure salary. Thank you for watching, and make sure that you tune in to our next YouTube video to learn about decimals and learn about the monetary system in the United States. Thank you. Have a great day.